is Michael Roper, and I'll be doing my presentation on Profits at the Bottom of the Pyramid by Eric Semanis and Duncan Duke. To begin, we must look at what is meant by the bottom of the pyramid. According to Wikipedia, this term refers to the bottom of the wealth pyramid or bottom of the income pyramid, which is the largest but poorest socioeconomic group. This encompasses the more than 4 billion people who individually earn less than $1,500 per year. Many multinational companies have, over the past decade, attempted to solve the various needs of low-income communities around the world. The issue posed by these authors, though, is that these companies, preoccupied with social missions, continue to come up short in creating profits or making any significant changes for the poor. One may ask, why would wealthy multinationals run into problems attempting to help these individuals in the bottom of the pyramid or make a profit in doing so? The difficulties are numerous. The companies take on challenging projects only to be met with weak consumer demand and obstacles, like that of poor road conditions. This overstretches budgets and patience, leading to social investments that do little. Why do large companies want to get involved in these less fortunate areas of the world? The short answer is they want to look good and do good, but still make a profit. Rather than do a social responsibility project like having a volunteer day, creating a product for sale has a better chance of increasing the scale of the company and its impact. How might a company sell a product and be profitable at the bottom of the pyramid? Companies must focus on business basics and have an in-depth understanding of two main challenges that come up in low socioeconomic areas. The companies must, 1, be able to change consumers' behaviors, and 2, change how these products are made and delivered. In order to tackle these two challenges, the companies must first aim low in order to put profits first. This may seem counterintuitive when the goal is to create change, but starting with smaller opportunities in these areas allows for a greater chance of success. Any profits are good profits, and companies can take more risk as they go along. If a company was to come full steam at one of these communities, it could result in a quick failure. The hurdles to success in the lower socioeconomic classes consist of changing consumer behavior and rethinking the way products are made and delivered. For instance, if a multinational wants to appeal to someone living in a shanty town in Guatemala, they can't necessarily come at them with a shiny new technological device that requires power and a data plan and expect open-arm reception. Delivering a new business model might pose obstacles even if what is being sold is familiar. The authors give the example of a chemical company providing malaria nets in Africa. People were reluctant to use the malaria nets because of misconceptions about the spread of the disease and the inconvenience of using the product. Companies must be willing to put the time and effort into educating the consumers in order to change the mindset. The companies themselves may be forced to change their routines. They must reevaluate their sales tactics, price points, and value systems. The new consumers may not have access to malls, transportation, or personal televisions, and there may even be a cultural divide when it comes to traditional marketing gimmicks. To help companies ensure their ventures are successful, the authors created an opportunity map or framework that uses the previous two challenges to organize opportunities by cost and complexity. 9 opportunity types fall into 3 classes: mature markets, growth markets, and frontier markets. As you move up and right in the framework, the opportunities become more complex and expensive. The least complex part of the map will be the targeted marketing opportunity. This states that consumers are underutilizing a product, and the goal is to boost short-term consumption and strengthen the brand. The authors cite the example of villagers who are unable to relate to the connected lifestyle a cell phone brings. A local company hired people to teach the villagers in the use of cell phones so they would be comfortable using them. To help meet additional needs or boost the value of the business, some companies must be open to product redesign. For example, let's say research shows that children of a certain region are calcium deficient. A food and beverage company could work with local companies and tweak their foods to be more tasty and provide a much-needed calcium for the consumer. While there may be buying of existing products by bottom-of-the-pyramid consumers in urban areas, these companies will try to reach more rural consumers by extending distribution. The objective would be to use existing infrastructure to reach new consumers in a quick and easy way. Companies must be able to build new channels in hard-to-reach rural areas. These people may be using products that provide the same core functions as the large company's products, and the goal is to build a grounds-up operation that can penetrate the markets. Utilizing local people and resources in the efforts, these big companies can hope to compete. New product development. When a company sees a need that is unmet, or consumers are using poor substitutes that lack function or can't stay in the environment, they seek to establish a competitive advantage. Using their capabilities, these companies can mass market and produce a superior product that is affordable for these people. Conquest of competitors' markets. A multinational company sees a local industry that is made up of fragmented enterprises. In order to be successful, the large company only needs to make small modifications to the product. After this is done, the company can use its size to outproduce the local and capture significant market share. From here, they can expand to other markets. Greenfield market expansion. When a company already serves bottom-of-the-pyramid customers in one area, but could develop the business model to meet their needs in a different area, they use their operational skills to establish a footing in their desired market area. The company must have asset models that make it easy to adapt a business model for that culture. New business model development. When a company believes their current product would be valued by a large rural market, but it is too expensive for consumers despite cost-cutting measures, they scout out and secure choice assets and limited partnerships with existing infrastructure groups in order to bring the product to the people in a financially sound way. New market creation. This occurs when companies believe that there is an unmet need among a large population. With no substitutions, and with consumers unaware that they need said product, the company must foster the creation of a whole new market tied to the company. It is easy to see why this is the most ambitious approach to profit making. Opportunities at the bottom of the pyramid are abundant. What can make or break an opportunity for success is whether or not the profit is the focus. Attempts to provide social harmony are often too ambitious and underestimate what skills and resources are needed. Companies that can make a profit, though, stand a good chance of making a positive change.